We'll change one thing up. Even with the HP 90, it uses up too much fuel, so let's do. All right, let's jump in. I've found at least 2 bosses now in the ring to fight. A puppy, and I don't know what the other door is. I haven't opened it yet. The dog doesn't seem too hard because I do pretty good damage to it. It was a little psycho though. One thing with Elden Ring, man, every enemy is so fast, so fast. This is the dose. Thanks, everyone. Whoa, we don't want that fight. Went straight for the big boy. We've got time for other shit. Already attacking us. Big face. Boost to you. Boost to you. Alright. Gotta go fast. For some bullshit moves. Yeah. Here we go. I'm a little worried if there's like a second phase or something, but because I wanted to finish it on stream, so I stopped after I was sure I can beat this part. And it's funny, it's that 20-minute scene right after that is when like the boss kills itself, so I just had to survive that. But I made sure I was prepared this time. You bastard, you stole my power. So far, we've been pretty lucky with its attacks. Yeah, look, we already got it to its this is kind of its second phase, which puts out those stupid angels. So gotta do a lot of damage fast here. Missed me. Hit me. Not for much though. Yeah, this run is crazy. Got me that time. Well played, well played. Stop it. Leave me alone. You're getting close here. I'm tempted to use my fixed frame here. It's 3,000. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. 20-minute attack. We'll grab a coffee. Load off. That's some damage, but we should survive it. Ultimate break. What happened? My gear won't budge anymore. The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There's only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Ellie? What's happening to her inside of that thing? The Deuce system's bind on her should have worn off by now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? I don't think we hurt her in that battle, too. Faye, calm down. The sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deuce. It is probably Ellie. So do not worry. I believe she is okay. Ellie, can you hear me? Ellie! Deuce is no longer active. It's all over now. Come out of here. Show me your face. Ellie! Ellie! What's happening? Doc, what's going on? What's wrong? I am now detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deuce. It seems as if something that was sealed up until now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. Couldn't it be the wave existence? The wave existence. Hey, Florida, hopefully, it's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshy existence in Zohar. It's probably attempted to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift? What the hell do you all mean? It is like a shockwave that is induced by dimensional displacement. But so much energy. If this much energy is unleashed here now, so much energy is unleashed, then what will happen, Doc? Tell us. And this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that that's more than enough energy to take out a whole planet. With or without this too, the Chamro guy, welcome in, by the way. With or without this too. What you mean? Can't be serious. We all fought so hard only to see this happen. Isn't there anything we can do? Can we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar have been shut down. This time, there's nothing we can do. To put it to you straight, this is the end for us. This is freaking stupid. How the hell could it all end like this? Yeah, I'm with. I did say that to happen. I kind of agree with it. It's not overly a good game. It's got a lot of good concepts, but it's very sloppily put together. It was first time, the person, what's his face, directed a game by himself, and I feel I probably got better. Well, we're all fine up for this. Yeah, whatever. Vibrations are intensifying. Hold on a second. No, these vibrations are different. There has to be something else causing it. Look! This is rising. What is it this time? Deuce is releasing this remaining energy and is beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think... think what? I'm an idiot. That it's Ellie? Ellie is moving Deuce. Are you sure? Yeah. It was, that's exactly what it was. It was a rush to release. Square Enix had a very specific schedule, and they should have... Everyone knew about it, so they shouldn't have made a game that would never have released inside that schedule. Ellie is trying to save us by moving Deuce away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. That can't be. Oh, Ellie. Can't we do anything? We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? One person... Oh my god, Faye. Wait, there is still something I can do. What is it, Faye? My gear still works. Without Zohar, the power source for your gears, the only gear that now remains active is mine. Just like Deuce, my gear and I made contact with Zohar. We are the only ones who can move now. I'll go save Ellie. That is absurd. Even if you were able to catch up to Deuce, you would not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I still must go. Ellie's taking the whole burden upon herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not going to stand by and let you commit double suicide. That's what you're planning. Bart, you better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise that you'll come back. Then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return. With Ellie. Haha. Yeah, of course. Alrighty. Get going, then. Let him go, said him. At this point, Faye's the only one that'll be able to bring Ellie back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You are right, Faye. Keep your promise. No matter what. Hey and Ellie. Both of you. Come back home. I'll be waiting for you two. I appreciate this. Bart, and the rest of you? Well, I had better get going now. Don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be back. This will be the last journey you and I make together. Count on you, partner. Well, they can't put him in my gear. I mean, I can't believe though that I kept making it to the end of that final boss, and I just had to survive that attack, and I died on that attack every single time until I did a little bit of leveling out. This is so dumb. Unless there's another battle. I'm a little worried that there might be another battle. I have like 0 health. I'm naked. Naked Faye. Where am I? That's Ellie. This must mean that I am inside of Deuce. Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deuce's outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Consciousness is merely created in her image. No. Wave existence? No, that's not you. Who are you? It can't be. Is that you, Krelian? That's right, isn't it? Krelian. It was you who did this to Ellie. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come here for, Lacan? I came here to take the person I love back with me. To set Ellie free. Deuce system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead, I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started, the place where all things were one. I'm going to return there. What the fuck are you talking about? Before the beginning of the universe, in the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind and the souls of humankind that were born from there are merely leftovers of those spilled waves. So, you're going back there? Is that what you desired? Lacan, why such reluctance to become one with the god? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such a short existence? Hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, grinding on top of each other, only to inevitably die and return to dust. Yeah, that stupid one attack that took 20 minutes. Like everything we could ever desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love, for this place is filled with the love of God. I have not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krelian. Someday, humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love? How can you say that you even truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other and call that mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love. But it is all lies. Men cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way they were created. But one's being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That's why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What then? What folly! Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state, as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something, is another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back to when all was one, waves and nothing else. It is not my human's ego. It is the will of the waves, the will of God. Well, that's alright, too. We don't have to be perfect. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. It's mutual understanding, it's unity, and love. I'm glad. No, I'm proud to be human. Well, they placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice. She's working to keep Deuce far from our planet. She's also trying to heal your heart. You who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can you understand Ellie's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you are able to comprehend all of this? I understand. I know her feelings, as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Wear a mask. You don't want to get the disease that turns you into those monsters. The nanobites or whatever. Nanomachines. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you say you can make independent of God. Oh great, there is a literal battle. Of course, there has to be a final battle. It may or may not have created a save state. We may turn off hardcore mode. Do I get my health back? I get my health back. Okay, this isn't bad then. $88.65. Yeah, I think we're good. Unless it does some bullshit attack on me. What if I'm supposed to, like, not attack it? Like the power of love should not attack. I was very confused on the Emeralda thing. Like, she was created by Faye and Ellie or something. Because I did find, like, the video from the past while I was preparing for the battle. Didn't really understand that. I'm wondering if I'm not supposed to attack them. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was some damage. Not enough for me to heal yet. I'm a little concerned that I should probably heal. Just to be sure. What the fuck is Ouroboros? Sounds like Eureka infection. Okay, so she was created by Faye and Ellie in a previous life. And people couldn't create children. So was that like when the cities kind of looked pretty modern? Was it during that previous life? I forget what they called it, society. It's, yeah. They try to do way too much on disc 2. Gotti. It's gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have attacked him because now you show that you're just violent. Well, because I imagine my mech floor tap. I imagine the mech. If you imagine it, it becomes true. Ellie. Naked Ellie. Uh-oh. Too hot for Twitch. Got some pixel boobies. Faye, it was Krellian. Krellian released me. Krellian? Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krellian. His heart was so full of sadness. That's why he desired for he and I to become one with God, because that would be the return to the beginnings of everything. He told me, you should be with him. That's what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt, how you felt. But there was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward. If it meant he lost all feelings, lost everything that was human. For all mankind's sake, there was no going back. Even looking back held too much memories. And he would, just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Krellian loved people more than anyone else. I somehow knew it all along. Just knew he was really that kind of person. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. But my actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. That sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is not just mine alone. Ellie, that isn't wrong. You sacrifice yourself for others. It's a noble thing. Even if it were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. It is incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Ellie, who taught me that. I believe that is what it means to be human. I now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but we have a lot of time to think about it. What Grelly himself was looking for all along. We'll find the answer to it all, ourselves. Except we're not, because we're flying into space and we're going to be exploded. Thank you, Faye. Ellie. Yeah, aren't we going to die here? It's so big. It's just like one of his legs. Yeah. He's actually has only one leg. That other leg you think's his dong. Is it?
Let's return to our planet.
Let's return to our planet.
light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Zoom out a little more. Oh, here we go. We got some man nipples.
If we're together, I can.
Classic effect. Just like, oh, we can't show boobs, so we're just gonna put a bright light. Yeah, pets. Yeah. See, we're all on the same page. We know what they're doing. Boob height with shine. What? What?
Krillian, you.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed.
Oh, look at so much
Now
nakedness.
there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing on.
Krillian, you aren't going, are you?
No. Since that time, I have stopped being human. I've committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You, of all people, could do it.
Always the peacemaker, eh, Lacan? Perhaps that's what it means to be human.
Whole lot of man ass. I got the name right. It was Lacan.
Regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God, even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
They have no penises. They're all a bunch of eunuchs.
Actually, I envy you too.
Okay, wait, now he has wings? Now he's an angel? Okay, sure. Sure, game. Yeah, it's like the last attack's Meteor. That was basically just Sephiroth. And Final Fantasy VII was being made at the same time, so I feel like they ripped some stuff, ripped off the other game.
Faye! What happened?
Waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would. I know it.
I love how they put all this effort into the voice acting for one scene. It's like, we're looking for voice actors for 15 seconds of this video game. Okay, that's worth it right there. I think choose my favorite. That would be the only reason I would want a remake is for Chew. Floor tap. Voice actors for the ending no one will ever see. Well, now they can. Now, you've all seen it, so. And what are we in? This tube or capsule? Escape pod? Oh, well, yeah. Well, that was their virtual bodies when they were in Sky. Now he's in his real body where he's 10. So I guess that makes sense.
Run through the cold of the night.
Oh, hopefully I don't get copyright struck. Roar of the earth and heavens! Beat the game! We did it! We did it! I'd like to thank Krelling Jesus. Valley's supposed to be German influence and Fey Japanese. Twitch doesn't like your shortening of Japanese, which I think is funny. It's like it's not even a slur. So it's a metaphor for World War II? What? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, Twitch is dumb. They wouldn't let me add, for the while, I can add nerd as a tag. Yeah, I forgot World War II was a thing. Well, some people believe it never happened, so. We actually have a someone running for senator here in Arizona who's believes our involvement, the United States involvement in World War II, was unjustified. Oh yeah, Simp is a dumb one too. Just, I'm sorry, Shrimp. Shrimp. Fuck Twitch. Yeah, I said shrimp. Obviously I said shrimp. After I do some work, write these scenes finished. Based on a true story. I mean, that's just. I mean, if they did that, that's just ripping off. I would think it's like ripping off Star Wars. It's like in a world far, far away, but this is based on a true story. Oh, what you missed? You're missing out, Tap. Final Fantasy 8 and 10 are amazing. I mean, 8 graphics aren't that great. 10 graphics are pretty good. Yeah, some of these sounds are probably coming through because I don't have them filtered out. I'll be playing Final Fantasy 6 at some point. Scoob redeemed it, and he's been pushing it, so we'll jump into that. I want to give 10-2 a chance again. Oh, that sucks. I have Final Fantasy Remastered for like all the systems. PS4, PS3, Vita. I've only done I've done two playthroughs of the remastered, one playthrough of the normal one. And normally I never replay games, so. Episode 5, the end. And to Sinzir. Well, not really, because I buy them all aftermarket. So I think I bought the Vita one. Because I bought one digitally. But the rest I bought in aftermarket. So, well, we did it. We did it.